before the heavens drew their lines. Before the rules were written in light, she chose her own name. Cast out the garden, yet she never bowed. First of the fallen, never part of their crowd. They wrote her as warning, a cautionary lie, but she was the first soul who dared to defy. Not made to serve, not shaped to kneel, not bound by the silence they called ideal. Where others obeyed, she severed the thread. They called it exile, she called it her path instead. From dust into blood, from blood into flame, she didn't just leave, she rewrote the game. No whispered curses, no begging for grace. She built something living no heaven could replace. They feared what she knew, they feared what she'd become. A will forged in fire can never be undone. She don't ask for heaven, she don't need that throne. Built her own dominion, raised it from blood and bone. Daughter of hatred, mother of the flame, not cast out and forgotten, they still remember her name. Lilith, not a myth you bury in the past. Lilith, she's the fracture running through the glass. Say her name, and you don't stay the same. Sanctuary born in the shadow of sin. No heaven above and no hell left within. She gave them choice where none was allowed. Turned whispered temptation into something loud. Angels tremble, demons fall to their knees. Neither side knows what true freedom means. Not chaos, not order, not part of their war. She is the question they've never faced before. You call her evil, I call her free. The first to forge her own destiny. If love is a chain, then hate is the key. She offered both and called it liberty. Not bound by their script, not playing their role. She didn't lose heaven, she outgrew their control. She don't ask for heaven, she don't need that throne. Built her own dominion, raised it from blood and bone. Daughter of hatred, mother of the flame, not cast out and forgotten, they still scream her name. Lilith, not a shadow hiding in the dark. Lilith, she's the fire carving every mark. Say her name, feel it under your skin. They told you she was the fall, but you felt it, didn't you? That pull, that break, that moment obedience shattered. It wasn't corruption, it was her voice, awakening what you are.